Hi guys, welcome back to Hunt Tom Life, and today we're in Tom's Kuzina. It's our first video of some home cooking. The home cooking type stuff that we're going to be doing is not gourmet, it's not going to be restaurant quality, it's going to be simple home cooked meals like Mama or like Yaya used to make, or in the case of the Filipinos, like Lola used to make.
Nanay.
Nanay and Lola.
Yep.
Today, though, we're going to be doing Greek Keftethes Kokkinistes. Translated is Greek meatballs in a tomato sauce, and we'll serve that up with some traditional spaghetti and macaronada, and maybe we might even make some rice for my Filipino partner.
Yes. For today, magluluto kami ng me pala, si Tom. Magluluto siya ng Greek meatballs. And isa to sa favorite namin na meal. And mas gusto niya yung meatballs is sa pasta. And me, mas gusto ko yung rice, of course. Filipino, we love rice. So,
okay, the ingredients for the keftethes or meatballs is very, very simple. I've got some nice premium beef mix and I've got some pork mix. I think the two together work well. If you just do beef, it becomes very dry and very boring. So you need a little bit of the fat of the pork. So I've got half a kilo of each, which will make me a good kilo of beef pork mince. Some parsley from my garden, a bit of mint, obviously onion, an egg to bind it all together, and some garlic, which we will prepare in a minute. And of course, we've got our pasta ready to go for our main thing. Obviously some breadcrumbs, doesn't matter what brand, but whatever breadcrumbs you like. And the simple thing to tell you here now is I like to grate my my onions and my garlic, because chopping them isn't good enough. If you chop them, when you mix them up with the meat and you start to fry them off with a par fry, the onions tends to spoil or it tends to grow and split open the meatballs, and you lose that round consistency. So always better to grate rather than chop. Just make sure you have a very well ventilated room when you're grating onions. That's all I can say. That's the end of our grating of our onion and our garlic. You would have noticed that I took out all the large pieces of onion that I wasn't able to grate. I know there are other machines you can use for this, but I'm a bit of a traditionalist. I like the old grate. This is the same sort of grate my mum used to use, and I'm the same as she is. So that's it. So next thing is we'll chop up our parsley and our mint and start getting ready to mix. Okay, well, this is some parsley from our garden. I've given it a good thorough wash to get out any little critters that might be still living in there. I tend to cut off the stalks because I don't really like them. Some people like them in. I cut off the stalks to try and just get a lot of the flavour from the leaf. Okay, so this is nicely prepared. That too goes into the mix. And now we're ready for the meat. So this is half a kilo or a pound of ground beef. In it goes. Take the desiccating bag and the paper up. And we have another half a kilo of pork. Again, take the back off. There's no back in that one. Okay, away you go.
So
Crack the egg. Put an egg in. You use an egg to act as a bit of a binder to glue everything together. That's it. And away you go.
So dahil ako ang assistant, ako muna mag-mix.
Let me give you some breadcrumbs to get you started. Away you go. Big bowl.
Maliit lang kamay ko, hindi ko makuha lahat.
Yes, that's what we do. Keep going. Just push it all and put your fingers in. Good work. Good job.
Pwede din itong panlumpia. Ang sarap nito panlumpia.
Beautiful. Hold it up and show everybody.
So, wait. Yep. So, et na. Ang laki. Kasi laki ng mukha ko.
Okay, beautiful. Okay, guys, well, we're going to entrust Honey to roll these meatballs. It's her first time making Greek meatballs, so let's hope she does it well. So, away you go. Start rolling. Pick them up.
Wala na to.
Let's see, show me the size. Roll. Oh, too big. Let me see. That's good size. Roll it in all directions. Beautiful. We've prepared a tray of dusted plain flour so they don't stick to each other. So there you go, that's one. Well done.
Ako pa ba? Diyos ko. Ano naman na ito? Easy.
There you go, that's enough. Don't overdo it. Ta-da! Wow!
So ito na guys, ang dami ko na agad nagawa. Sabi sa inyo, galing magturo ng nanay ko eh. Paikot-ikot lang daw.
Nearly there, well done.
Nay, pag napanood mo to, di ba? Ganito yung pagbilog, di ba? Pag napanood ko ni nanay at ni ate, for sure matutuwa sila. Kasi, ganito sila magbilog eh. Lalo pag gumagawa kami ng pinarto. Favorite na merienda.
You might have to make a bit more room. Another row.
So, last one.
Well done.
Yun na. Bilis lang. Saglit lang.
Good job. Okay, well, we've got the first batch of meatballs in the fry pan. We're not trying to cook them. We're just trying to give them a good crust. This is what they call par frying, so they can hold together when we put them in the pot for the tomato sauce. Okay, well now we get to the good part where we're going to cook up our meatballs in a nice tomato sauce in readiness for the spaghetti. Over here, this is where we use our extra virgin olive oil. So we get as much of that, oops, press the button, it's always better, Tom. We get as much olive oil as we think we need in here for the par frying. We're going to fry up some onions and get them ready, translucent, before we add in the meatballs. I'm not going to add any garlic. There's plenty of garlic in the meatballs. And you'll also notice that I didn't add any salt or pepper to the meatballs themselves because we'll add it to our sauce and give it that flavor. I also like to add a little bit of paprika, just not paprika. I also like to add a little bit of canela. What's canela in English? Nutmeg. I like to add a little bit of nutmeg in the sauce to give it that bit of Greek flavor. Okay, so what we're doing now is we're just sweating off these onions, getting them to that translucent state. While that's happening, I add a little bit of my favourite, which is just a teaspoon of chili paste, which just gives it a little bit of bite. And we add in a pinch of nutmeg, bit of flavour. Now this is where we add the salt, and this will be added even more once you get it to the table, every individual. Salt and some freshly ground black pepper to give it that real flavour. That chili paste with the onions and the nutmeg, and that's really Really smelling fantastic. Okay. To this we add back our par cooked or par fried meatballs. Just get them all in there. We stir all these up. Get all those flavours. Onions, paprika, chili. In the meantime, over here we've got a pot of boiling water going for our pasta. Now to these guys are now ready. I'll just add a bottle of tomato sauce on no particular brand, whatever's cheap at the supermarket. Now in that goes. And I usually add about the same quantity of hot water. Give them a final stir. Okay, so we put the sauce in. There's not much more to do now. In 20 to 30 minutes, they will be ready. Okay, well I think these bad boys are already done, so we'll just turn the heat off and just spoon out a few of them and see how they came up. Look at that. Beautiful. Well, all ready to go. Plates are done.
Looking good.
Show yours to the camera, love.
See? Looks good. Smells good.
Okay, well, I'm the cook, main cook. We both helped. They're your rolled up meatballs. Please try and give me your verdict.
Tikman na natin kung masarap, kung pasado ba, or hindi.
Before we have some toast, bit of local red wine from the Barossa Valley. Cheers. Cheers. All the best. Nice drop.
Kanti-kanti lang, masakit sa ulo eh.
Okay, try.
Kain tayo guys.
Chaotic si.
Try ko muna yung meatballs kung masarap. Kung tama yung pagkakabilog natin. Oh, yum! Di ba ba natin?
Don't. Do it properly. Yeah, well, what's the verdict?
Ang sarap. Ang sarap, sakto yung lasa niya. Tamang-tama yung timpla. Hindi siya maalat, hindi siya matabang. Sobrang sakto lang yung lasa. Sarap.
My turn.
Thank you, Lovey.
Cheers. I'm buckling at the knees. Thanks for watching. Hopefully we can bring you more of our traditional recipes, our Greek, our Filipino recipes in future videos. So thanks for watching. This has been Hunt Tom Live from Tom's Kuzina. Remember, if you like what you saw, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell and all those things. And don't tell us, tell your friends. Bye guys. Thank you.
So, ito na guys. Kain na muna kami. Hindi na ako makapagsalita. Ang sarap kasi. So, salamat sa panonood sa amin. And ingat kayo palagi.